Good evening. This is CTV News for Thursday, October 12th. I'm Byron Scott.
And I'm Patricia Malone. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Well, good news on the housing front tonight. The Prince George's County Association of Realtors says the average and median price of houses in Prince George's County is up for the third quarter in a row. The association says we are in a seller's and a buyer's market. Home sales are also up this quarter by more than 6%.
This growth has actually been going on for 18 months, which is good news for sellers. But it's also good news for buyers, too, because now is a great time to buy. So what does that mean in terms of numbers for the consumer? So our median price right now is $289,000 in the county versus the median price in 2016, which was $268,000. So what that equates to is about a 7.4% increase, which equates to about a $20,000 difference in what that house would have been worth a year ago.
Davis says there are 2 months of housing stock on the market.
A former NBA player is heading up a walk on an important issue, suicide prevention. That's because he went from being depressed to being suicidal. But Michael Sweetney's story doesn't end there. CTV's Denise Douglas has the details.
Michael Sweetney described to me what it was like to be in that dark place of depression and suicidal thoughts. The good news is he was able to turn things around, and he's hoping this walk at the National Harbor will help others do so as well. 9 years ago, Michael Sweetney spiraled into depression.
I was afraid to tell any of my teammates, coaches, management, and about my situation.
It happened when his career with the New York Knicks began to fizzle. He played 2 years with the team before being traded to the Chicago Bulls. He also had to deal with the blow of losing his father.
I stopped taking care of myself. I tuned out my friends and family, wasn't talking to anybody. I had suicidal thoughts all the time. I just felt hopeless.
But Sweetney, a graduate of Oxon Hill High School and Georgetown University, knew he could not stay in that depressed state. Despite all the setbacks, in 2010, he had a new reason to live.
When my first son was born, and looking into his eyes saying, you know what, I have to be here for him, so I had to make a change.
He also explains that counseling helped him bounce back. So now he's lending his voice to help others at the suicide prevention walk that's being held here, going from the National Harbor to the Woodrow Wilson Trail.
Come to this walk. Meet other individuals that are suffering. Find clinicians if you can't afford or have the ability to get therapy. Come and join us on this walk and see what we can do to make tomorrow better for you.
A lot of people who suffer in silence, so this is just try to change the stigma.
And Sweetney says he feels healthier than ever and plans to continue spreading his message of hope wherever he can. The walk starts at 9 o'clock here at the harbor. Registration is at 8:30 at the police substation. You can probably see part of it right down there, so you can head on down there and register before you join in. I'm Denise Douglas, CTV News.
These days, Sweetney is enjoying family life with his wife and 3 kids. He also volunteers as a basketball coach at a national Christian academy and lectures throughout the area on suicide prevention and depression. Again, the Suicide Prevention Walk is at the National Harbor. It starts at 9 a.m. on Saturday. It's free. For more information, call 301-952-4729. Well, in other news, police are looking for a missing girl. 11-year-old Ashley Martinez Cabrera was last seen in the 3300 block of Buchanan Street in Mount Rainier. That was about 7 a.m. Now, officials say she's 5 feet tall, 100 pounds, with black hair. She was wearing a light blue shirt, blue pants, and black shoes at the last time they saw her. If anyone has information, they are encouraged to call 1-866-411-TIPS.
Pumping gas? Oh, be sure to stay alert and keep your doors locked and your valuables secure from thieves. Police say just this week alone, criminals stole valuables from 4 cars at 3 different stations. The man was caught on surveillance camera 2 days ago snatching items out of a vehicle while the driver was pumping gas. Now, police say the man fled in a car believed to be a BMW, a silver BMW. The incident taking place in Camp Springs, but officials say it's a county-wide problem.
Victim pulled up to a gas station, start pumping gas, and we see in the video that a BMW pulls up, passenger gets out of the BMW, opens the victim's car passenger's side of her door and takes her purse. And then the BMW flees in an unknown direction. So we're encouraging everybody who fills up gas in the morning or any portion of the day to lock your doors and make sure you're aware of your surroundings and never ever leave any kind of valuables on your seat. Lock in your trunk or under your seat where it's not visible to the public.
And if you have any information about the incident, you're asked to call police.